Hey guys, DJ Benji here for match number 4. I'm playing here on the draw. I have a decent hand with a Sakura Tribe Scout, a Sakura Tribe Elder, and a Saheeli. Saheeli will be able to copy Elder, and I'll be able to get a basic out faster if I need to race or something like that. Next turn I have Ancient Stirrings available. We'll see if I want to go with Ancient Stirrings or Sakura Tribe Elder. Path, okay. Get the island here, gives me the option of playing out the Saheeli next turn, which I think is fine. Starting to get value on that scrying. Find some action. Land to the bottom. So our opponent's playing Abzan. Looks like something like an Abzan Midrange deck. Abrupt Decay, okay. Let's play out the Sakura Tribe Elder. Bounce the Gemstone Mine. And well, if I get something like an Amulet of Vigor, I won't be able to play it this turn, and they might Thoughtseize it, but let's do it anyway. Engineered Explosives, Grill Turf, Vesuva. I need some action. I'm not getting any action. EE will be able to defend us while we're looking for stuff, so we'll grab that and pass the turn. Liliana the Veil, probably gonna make us discard. I'm gonna discard Sunhome here. And Liliana's annoying, so I'm gonna look to kill her. The way to do that would be Gemstone Mine plus Simic Growth Chamber, that's 3, and then this would be 2. I don't need to pop my Sakura Tribe Elder here, so I'm not going to do that. That said, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I draw anything like a Titan, I'd want to be able to do that. So let's hope to draw a Titan or something like that. Nope, a Saheeli. Okay. So here, let's, like we said, play EE on 3 and just pop it right away. So our opponent's at 2 cards, we've got 3, and one of ours actually is like, gets a card back in our hand and Thoughtseize. Okay, well there goes our next Saheeli, unfortunately. I'm down to 15. They've discarded Lingering Souls, so they'll probably play that here. No, they were gonna play fresh Lingering Souls. Well, a relic off the top would be helpful, as would something good. Not a Selesnya Sanctuary. Okay. Still hoping to draw something here. They could potentially flashback Lingering Souls twice and have 6 power in the air, which is pretty tough to deal with. 2, 4, 5, 6. Nothing in hand, buddy. If I had something, I would have cast it. Flashback and flashback. To deal with these souls, I think we'd have to like race them. Come on, deck. Deck, deck, deck. Okay, nothing great, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I transmute here, right, I have 4 mana left, and then this would be 5, so I'm still a mana short from playing everything out. And if our opponent does draw like a Thoughtseize, that would really ruin it for us. Otherwise, we're taking 6, going down to 12. And I just see too much of a risk in them Thoughtseizing away our tutor. So by waiting 1 turn, next turn I'll be able to tutor 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and play out the Titan. So we're on a 3-turn clock right now. 6 times 3 is 18. Let's see if they have a follow-up. Thoughtseize? Nope. Tarmogoyf. Wow, it's a big goyf. And we drew a Summoner's Pact. Okay, so we're gonna definitely get a Primeval Titan here. 5, 6. We can get a Colony Garden and a like a Boros Garrison, and then replay it. That way we have something to chump block the Goyf. I don't think the Goyf will be attacking, so like we really need something like a Relic to clear away the Goyf. If he's not attacking, then I think it'll be a good idea to get, you know, a Radiant Fountain so we can gain a turn, and then do we want the Slayer Stronghold? I'm not sure. Colony Garden we can block. How big can we make the Walking Ballista next turn? We're playing 4 for Pact. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not big. We can, however, if we get this in a bounce land, or yeah, let's try that. Radiant Fountain in a bounce land, and then we can Pact. Although if we don't get a Colony Garden, he's going to attack with the Goyf. So we'll just get both our defensive lands. Gain 2, gain a turn against the Lingering Souls tokens, get a chump blocker, and play out a land, and transmute for a probably like a, do I want a Summoner's Pact or a Pact of Negation here? Pact of Negation stops against removal on our Titan, or even on the plant, make me chump block. Summoner's Pact keeps the pressure up. Potentially we can go wide next turn. Let's see, 1, 2, that's 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Summoner's Pact. We gotta figure out a way to win the game since we're behind against these Souls tokens. So let's see if we can keep the pressure up. Our opponent may have found a Liliana here, so we like block with the plant token, and then he kills our prime time. Thoughtseize. Okay. We lose our Summoner's Pact here. Opponent goes to 6. Come on. Sunhome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Teleria West. Okay. Picking up his Sunhome. Oh, fruit. We discarded the Sunhome. Okay. So let's see, we can attack at a Vesuva, copy the Colony Garden, in 2, 3, 4. we can kill 2 souls tokens if we got a walking ballista. I'm not sure what I want to do here. If I got the Slayer Stronghold, I'm attacking for 8, and attacking for 8, and the next turn I can get the walking ballista and finish him off. So maybe I try to do that. So I want a Vesuva, and I need a Teleria West to search next turn. So Teleria West, Vesuva, copy Colony Garden, and next turn I'll play Sanctuary, bounce Teleria West, and then search for the walking ballista and attack. Oh gosh. Well, they had the perfect draw. If I copied the Radiant Fountain, well, Exactsies, right? Okay. So in this matchup, I like Dismember, I like Bajuka Bog, I like Tireless Tracker. They're probably going to bring in Land Hate. I wonder if Ramanap is any good here. And since this is a grindy matchup, I'm fine taking out the Amulets and the Sakura Tribe Scouts. Let's go ahead and give that a go. Unfortunately, we didn't see the Relic there. I mean, we had run 3 of them. We saw a lot of our deck. We thinned it out a lot. I really would have liked to see it there. So in that last play, we were playing around a removal spell. Perhaps we should have been playing around a Siege Rhino. I don't think so. I think they only run 2 in their whole deck. So keeping this hand, it's not great, but we're playing a discard deck, so you don't really want to mulligan against discard decks. Okay. Next turn, I'll be able to play Gemstone Mine into Saheeli. He might have another Abrupt Decay, but that's fine. The following turn, we can play Tireless Tracker as a 4-drop, which is how you want to play it anyway. Opponent grabs our Summoner's Pact here. We could see something like a Surgical Extraction on it. That would be pretty annoying. But no, we don't. Azusa. Ooh. So Azusa is pretty nice. I'm going to do that instead. Just because she gets us instant value with our opponent tapped out, and we don't know if they're going to be tapped out again anytime soon. So just like that, we're at 6 mana. If we draw a Titan, we'll be able to cast it next turn. This was a pretty great draw there. Okay, scavenging ooze. Perfect. So here we're gonna make sure to grab a Colony Garden to play around Liliana the Veil, and I'm also gonna grab a Bojuka Bog, maybe Bojuka Bog myself, to prevent him from growing his Skoos. I don't think that's that important though, so maybe what I'd rather do is bounce the Teleria West so I can search again next turn, but really next turn I'm going to be playing Saheeli Rai, maybe Tireless Tracker into Saheeli Rai, so it's not that big of a difference. Let me go ahead and get the Boros Garrison, so that if I play a future Titan, I can give it haste. And I'm going to bounce the Teleria West. If he attacks here, I'm not going to block because, because of Liliana the Veil, minusing. Normally the play pattern people do is attack, see if I block, and then do the Liliana the Veil trick. Okay, so here, on tap. This could be a pretty good turn for us. We can go we can transmute. Do we have enough blue sources? Not to do both just yet, but okay. Opponent concedes. I guess they thought I was going to play another Titan, which I kind of was. A hasty Titan this time. That seemed to work out pretty good. We just played an Azusa, got up to 6 mana, and then played a Titan, so that's often enough to win in these matchups. You can really see the power of Colony Garden there against Liliana the Veil. I mean, most of them get, bored out of some copies of Fatal Push, since it doesn't kill Titan, which is our main threat, and post-board, Colony Garden against Liliana the Veil is pretty good. Okay, this hand, pretty slow. I don't have any acceleration. I've got 2 Titans. He can easily make me discard one, and this is, it seems similar to the last hand, but I don't think this one's keepable. This one's also not keepable. This is a pretty terrible hand. 1 land that comes into play tap, double Azusa, and this hand is unfortunately the best one out of all of them. Azusa plus, I'm going to bottom Saheeli here. I can't really cast her, so I'm just going to not keep it. If our opponent goes turn 1 discard, they probably take the Relic. And I was thinking, since we have Ramunap, right, we could Summoner's Pact up Ramunap and see if we can Ghost Quarter them a lot. Might be good, although we just actually naturally drew it. That's pretty cool. Now we don't have to pay 4 and potentially kill ourselves. Our opponent doesn't play Delve stuff, so we don't really need to Relic them right now. More like end of turn because we're concerned about Tarmogoyf. And we might as well actually Relic ourselves because we can control what we eliminate from the graveyard. Although now that they have a Grim Flayer, we just want to prevent them from getting Delirium. here we've got an interesting choice. I think we can either play. I don't think we want to expose ourselves to something like losing 2 lands to a Fulminator Mage. So I'm just going to play the single land here. Interestingly, my opponent doesn't... Okay, there we go. Crack the Marsh Flats. I was going to say, otherwise it would prevent him from doing this like a pseudo-scrying. Our opponent gets both basics. I'm not sure how many basics they run, but it could make Ramanop more effective, considering they did that. They're dumping lands. Okay. Looks like they're probably keeping a path open with the white. Not really sure what I should do about that. Maybe I just play the bounce land. And then I still have to worry about losing to, you know, a what's it called, the Fulminator Mage. I don't think I can beat a Fulminator Mage here. And the Grim Flayers are going to make a quick clock, so I don't really want to crack my relic right now. And boom, just like I said, Fulminator Mage, we played into it. Here we have the combo in hand of Azusa plus Ramanop. But I don't know if we're going to have enough time to deploy it. We really need time, and with double triggers, they're going to quickly get exactly what they need. And most likely they have a path or something in hand. Summoner's Pact, not going to help. Eventually it will, but we're pretty far behind. At least we'll be able to Azusa next turn and then unload. Never mind. Dumping everything, they're forest even, so they're leaving everything on top. Probably like something a Liliana or something powerful. Ancient Stirrings. We can play an island here. Next turn we can play Azusa and try to play our lands out. 8. So we're on a 2-turn clock. And I think that just about does it. No matter what we do here, we can't win. We can play Azusa, bounce lands, but we can't get back a Ramanop, and we need something to block, and they have trample, so they go up to 8. Because otherwise I can play Ghost Quarter, Raminap. I won't be able to play the next card, so... Yep, there's really no outs at all. I'm dead on board. So all our opponent has to do is attack, and that's the game. Pretty unlucky. We had to mulligan to 5, I think, and we didn't even keep a good 5. And these triple fulminator mages were pretty unfortunate. Just completely tempoed us out of the game. And that's the game.